Welcome back, guys, to another Boom Beach video. Today I'm going to be doing all Cryobombardiers versus some of the harder bases I found over on the Hammerman base builder website. So I spent about 10 minutes picking them out on the gallery section, and I chose the bases that I thought were pretty hard. There was a lot of like all boom cannon, all rocket launcher bases, and those would most definitely be the hardest, but I wanted like something that somewhat represented an actual base, so I was a little selective, but let's hop into some attacks. Alright, this first one does look a little bit rough, but I am going to be using private bullets, so that will be my advantage this video. A lot of these bases I would have no shot against, and I'm honestly doubting myself on this base at least, but let's see what we can get cooking. Critters are pretty cheap, so we're actually going to throw a couple boxes, try and clear up a lot of those boom mines, and we're going to drop private bullet to hopefully snipe a few more, and then we're going to get our bombardiers down. Now I am going to have to throw a couple, ooh, we got a rocket launcher hitting the tail end of my bombardiers. I'm going to get a med kit on them just to somewhat help them out, and now we can start throwing shock bombs and such where we feel it's needed, and we have a ton of bombardiers wandering into the boom mine field. So we're going to throw another box of critters. We do have 90 some energy, now over 100 energy to spend, so I'm going to throw 3 barrages onto clumps I feel will be problematic. And then we're going to throw an artillery, clean it up, and honestly we're not looking too bad right now, but I'm going to have to protect the remaining Cryobombardiers because this we don't have too many left, but we have bullet at full health, which is nice because if there was no bullet this attack, or if he died off early, we would have no chance against these bases. And I see a mortar is starting to shoot at my Cryobombardiers. The nice thing about the Hammerman base builder is there is no ice statues, so no extra damage, no extra health on the bases. And we're going to be able to take out this first one, I hope. I think Bullet, even if all of our Cryobombardiers died, I think Bullet would have been able to finish that one off, but I was very unconfident going into that first battle, and we actually took it out pretty easy, so maybe I should find harder bases to do. But 18 knocked out, let's hop over to the next base. Ooh, this one is going to be tough. There's so many shock launchers and so many mines. I have a lot more doubt in this base than the last one, so maybe I actually started off pretty easy with the last base. But let's get a couple boxes of critters out. That should clear up so many of those mines. Down they go, and now it's time to throw out our bullet. And then how we looking? Okay, just scouting out all the defenses around. We're actually going to throw our Cryobombardiers into right behind bullet there, and we should be able to have some of them survive. We actually got to throw a smoke at the edge of our bombardiers because they the boats went so far to the right there. We didn't want a boom cannon to pick off like 3 of our Cryobombardiers. Now we're going to throw 3 shock bombs, or actually 4 shock bombs out, so we can shock those shock launchers. We really need bullet in front of our Cryobombardiers this attack, and I see a rocket launcher hidden on my bombardiers, so we're actually going to throw barrage artillery. That should take it out. Now we're going to get another shock bomb out, and actually we might be able to do a quick reposition on this base. There's a lot of mines we do have to worry about, but we got a box of critters out in front, and now our troops are somewhat safe for the time being. And honestly, we might be able to just flare onto the HQ from here. So maybe I keep looking at these bases thinking they're going to be super hard, and then as soon as we get like a couple buildings in, I'm like, okay, this might be a piece of cake. Not to be cocky or anything, but once we get bullet out in front here, if he does step out in front before that shock bomb does expire, yeah, there we go. He's chilling on the HQ, but the shock launchers are somewhat focused on the Cryobombardiers. Just stay. Oh, no, you guys got to shoot bullet. Come on. Okay, we're actually going to have to smoke off our Cryobombardiers here because we need the shock launchers to actually target bullet instead of the Cryobombardiers, and they just turn back onto the Cryobombardiers. Would you believe that? Oh, that's silly. Once the smoke wears out here, oh no. Okay, maybe okay, if we throw an artillery here, we might be able to do something. There we go, take it out. And we're going to be able to take out base number 2 here, but that was super stressful. Ooh, that one Cryobombardier was attacking the HQ that whole time. Mr. Clutch right there, and same with you, Private Bullet. If I was just using Cryobombardiers with no hero, we'd be 0 for 2 right now, but we have another base to attack. The title of this base is Good Luck, and I think it's going to be the hardest one yet. Now, when people make these bases on the base builder, some people forget to upgrade the HQ level. I don't know if they automatically think it does when they place upgraded buildings, but I had to skip a lot because I'd just be tempted to throw like 2 artillery into a level 1 HQ and have it destroyed. But yeah, I'm really going to need luck on this one, guys. Oh my goodness. There's so many more shock launchers and rocket launchers. That's what I hate. Oh, this can be a quick attack, won't it? It is going to be a very quick attack. So let Bullet step out in front. Throw our Bombardiers down as we can. Ooh, they're all targeting Bullet. Let's try and get... Let's see if we can just get a step onto off the beach here with our Cryobombardiers. I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to throw a couple boxes of critters. Now the Cryobombardiers somewhat slowing down the defenses and taking them out at the same time. So that is helpful, but you can see Bullet has taken so much damage right now. We have an energy drink popped as soon as I throw a smoke. All the rocket launchers are just gonna... That's what we get for trying to preserve Bullet, but as soon as that smoke wears out, at least he'll get health very quickly for about a second until it's all taken away. So good luck. Yeah, I needed more luck than what you gave me, to be honest. But let's get a few barrages out. Maybe we can take out a few more buildings. Bullet has a shot to take it out. No, he does not. Sad, but we can just spray artillery, just clean up a couple more buildings, make it look a little more respectable, a little more of a respectable attack than it was. But oh wait, this is a snowball effect. It just keeps going anymore. No, sad. 24 Cryobombardiers, rest in peace. But you were just knocked out because this is Hammerman base builder, so it's just like training. But anyway, let's hop into our next base. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and assume this is gonna be our easiest base. There's so many filler buildings, but I just kind of wanted this. When I say the hardest bases on the gallery, this is not one of them, but I still wanted to attack it, so that's a notable point there. But let's get a barrage out. We're gonna clean up some of these annoying buildings, as I like to call them, the shock launchers, and then the rocket launchers will not only be annoying but destructive to the attack. So we're gonna throw a double barrage that should clean up most. Okay, we gotta throw a couple more artillery out, and we can honestly just clear up almost every single rocket launcher here. Should I do that? Let's see what we can get popping. So we're gonna throw 2 artillery. That just takes out the whole clump. 2 more artillery takes out the whole clump. So I guess I'm somewhat cheating here, but I'm using my resources, or I shouldn't say cheating, but I feel like I'm cheating the video idea, if that makes sense. But we're gonna have to throw smoke there. That's probably the only time we'll lose a Cryo Bombardier. It just got picked off on the beach there during the run up sequence. That boom cannon being a pest. Just he knows this base has no chance. He just wants to punish a couple Cryo Bombardiers in this training effort, but that's okay. He's doing what he's supposed to. Let's throw a barrage onto the rocket launcher, and then all we have are 3 buildings to take out and that mortar, which was looking like a free building there, but we did lose 1 Cryo Bombardier. Yeah, you're just knocked out. We'll see you at next attack, that Cryo Bombardier, but we're finishing up this base, throwing a couple barrages to speed up that HQ takedown, and that was way easier than I expected. If it had ice statues, that could have been a respectable base. But again, it is just the base builder. So let's hop into our next battle. It appears you did not fill in the boom mines where they're most needed. Well, I mean, just leaving any gaps of boom mines like that, probably not the smartest idea. Maybe you ran out of time or something. We're just going to go up this right-hand side. We're going to get a flare there so our bombardiers do step more toward it, and then they won't be as tempted to run into that big boom mine field. But Bullet, once again, doing great work. But this base, there's so many rocket launchers, this could turn south fast, and boom cannons. Bullet is almost dead. I repeat, Bullet is almost dead. We're actually going to throw a double smoke, try and cover up most of our troops. We're throwing a couple medkits too. That got out of hand pretty quickly, but Bullet is stepped out in front, so that's good. Popped another energy drink. I'm throwing 2 boxes of critters, and the smokes are running out. But that was just to distract the defenses from the Cryobombardiers that were going to get exposed after those smokes ran out. But Bullet should be able to remain the rest of this battle. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of lag from the rocket launchers, but I might just be picky here. And then we got a full out shock launcher launch on our Cryobombardiers for a second there, but they recovered. They were able to come to it, and now they are just getting hit by rocket launchers, and this attack is starting to turn south. I am panicking. We do have bullet left. That is what I gotta focus on. And our Cryobombardier, the final one alive, the lone soldier there, able to take it out with his last shot. Good job. Makes me sad, but that was a tougher base than I was expecting. But anyway, next battle. According to the title, this is a symmetrical base. Kind of. I mean, the defenses are, but then you get over here and not symmetry. But that's okay. We're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the battle we have to fulfill here. We're going to throw 2 boxes of critters, clean up those mines. Shock mines and boom mines are very destructive. Well, any sort of mine is kind of very destructive to the strategy. And now this is going to be a stressful time on the beach here because Bullet was so close to the Cryobombardiers. The Cryobombardiers were taking a little smoke there. They were they took some damage. We actually lost one. But that's okay. Bullet able to step out in front after we cleaned up some of those buildings. And now we're just going to do a barrage fest across this base. See what we can get cleared up. There we go. There goes half the defense is this base. We're actually going to flare our Cryobombardiers away from those mines. That got a little bit close, my friends. You guys got to be smarter than that. I got to direct you away faster than that. But one sniper tower remaining. You might be able to defend off, but I highly doubt it. And Symmetrical, designed by I Am Noob Players, you are going to get taken out. But interesting base. Not that hard by any means. I should have raised the difficulty on some of these bases, but able to take it out. And we got one more attack for you, so let's hop into it. For our final attack tonight, this is going to be a difficult one. So many rocket launchers, so many mortars. You never know where they're going to shoot. And Cryobombardiers, I can tell they are scared. But what we're going to do is we're going to clean up a couple of these beach mortars here. We need to clean up as much as possible here because I think that's where the majority of my troops are going to die. Thankfully, there's not a lot of shock launchers, or there's no shock launchers on this base because that would just that would be the cherry on top. It'd be a sad attack, and I'd probably lose it, and we still might lose, but we're gonna try. We're gonna get Bullet out there, let him take some of that damage, get set there, and then we'll throw down our Cryobombardiers and a smoke because I don't want that mortar firing onto my Cryobombardiers. Oh, over here we have we have a rocket launcher firing on our Cryobombardiers. Nailed it, and we got mortars, rocket launchers. Oh my goodness, this one's just stressful. This attack is going so quickly, but we're taking out buildings quickly as well. Get some medkits out. We need to counteract that splash damage. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What is going on? Let's throw a couple smokes too here. We're gonna get them repositioned so we can reset our attitude here. Throw out 2 shock bombs. Let's see, is that enough? Our Bullet is out in front. We're gonna get him an energy drink, and now we just gotta throw box critters as well because the rocket launcher is gonna want those Cryobombardiers sooner or later here. Oh my, what's going on? We have to throw another box of critters. We just lost the majority of our Cryobombardiers. Rest in peace, but oh, what is going on? Oh my gosh, I cannot think right now. We are so stressed. Let's get a flare onto the HQ. We do have a few Cryobombardiers left. That rocket launcher will be trying to take him out. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. We took out your base. Death here. We are able to take out the base. Death. That one was by far the most stressful attack just because of how many rocket launchers, how many mortars, and we actually had a shot at it. And we took it out, so nice job. But thank you guys for watching this video. How are you guys liking the Cryobombardiers on the main base? I do like them. With Scorchers, I think they're pretty fun to use and a good combination. But anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.